Hi everyone, welcome to Weekly Messages from Your Higher Self and Your Angels with me, Julie Poole, from Julie Poole Online. So it's a week of change. These messages are for the 20th of November 2017 through to the 26th, Monday through till Sunday. So this week's energy is about transformation, change, transition, shifting your vibration from whatever is holding you back and moving forward. It's kind of a preparation time almost. It starts with the new moon, which is in Scorpio this weekend before the 20th. So the 18th, 19th, depending where you are in the world, this is a very powerful new moon. Now, new moons are normally about new beginnings, setting new beginnings, which indeed this is. And it's usually the full moon that is bringing stuff up to the surface, our emotions up to the surface, in order to release them. So usually the 2 weeks apart of the full moon and the new moon have quite different energies. This new moon is a little bit two in one, a kind of two for the price of one, get one, buy one get one free. It's kind of because this new moon is in Scorpio, and Scorpio is all about going within, really looking deep within. There's none of the surface stuff. It's about really what's underneath. So this new moon is saying, what new beginning do you have? Great, fabulous, set that up, start looking at that, start focusing what you want to manifest. But it's saying you can't manifest what you really want until you really go within and see what's in the way and get rid of that first. So we've got lots of shifting this week about letting go of addictions, letting go of bad patterns, bad behaviors, letting go of limited thinking. Really looking, you've got to look at this week is about looking at your life and saying what's got to go. Okay, so let's just drill down into that. So we start the week with the Page of Swords, and the pages are always about messengers, and swords are about mental clarity, focus, get rid of that woolly mind, get rid of that, I don't know what I'm doing here, I'm a bit confused, I'm not sure, I'm not certain. This card is saying you really need to examine and look at what is going on for you, what's going on inside, look at where are your fears, look at where are your blocks, everything I just said. So the week is starting off with this page saying, where's the mental clarity, where's the confusion, where's the fog? We need to drill into it, we need to sort it out. We also need to look at the past, because we're then coming into the Six of Cups. Now the Six of Cups is a card, let me hold that up for you. The Six of Cups is a card about looking at the past. Now it's only a couple of weeks before Mercury goes retrograde, and we're going into a whole thing about looking at the past again. But this week this energy is coming up about where in the past are you being held back and stuck? Where is your past getting in the way? Where is your past blocking your happiness now? This is a chance then for you to look at that and say, okay, I'm going to take the learning from it, the bits that are relevant, the rest of it can go. So we're looking at the past. We are then moving into Wednesday with the Queen of Cups. This is about our emotional happiness, our passions, and it's really about saying this whole energy this week is about going within. This is saying she's very serene, she's very happy, she's very content, but she's also really looking inside about what's going on in her emotions and where her happiness is. So I've pulled a card for every day of the week here, Monday through till Friday, and then 2 for the weekend, and each of these cards is saying the same thing. We are going within. By the time we get to Thursday, we're now looking at, this is the High Priestess, so we're looking at the energy now of our spiritual self, our source soul energy. It's saying, where is my divinity? Am I standing in my power? Am I trusting my intuition? Do I know where I'm going on my path? I am starting to really come into that power more and more, and by the time we get to Friday, we are moving into the Death card. So the Death is now those endings, the letting go, the saying, yeah, I've I've looked inside, I've looked at my past, that can go. I've looked at my addictions, that can go. I've looked at my obsessions, that can go. This is now about saying this stuff needs to go. Now, I don't want you to rush with this stuff, okay? It's lovely to say, right, that's now dead, that's now over, I'm past that now, that can move on. But sometimes this is the beginning of the process rather than the end. Just the willingness to say, I'm prepared to let that old pain die or that old mistrust go. I'm prepared to get past the past. This is about me moving forward now. Now, you may find the rest of the year moving into this space, or you may find that this card is upside down saying, do you know, I just can't let go. I can't move past this. I'm stuck. Now, if you're finding that you're stuck, then it's about you talking to yourself and saying, how can I move past this? Maybe I need some help. Maybe I need to talk to a friend. Maybe I need to meditate, but I'm determined to let this go before the year is out. And this card really is saying the sooner you get on with it and do it, the sooner it's behind you and you can move on into the life you want and deserve. Because by the weekend, we have the Chariot. This is a card of moving forward motion. The Chariot has got those four wheels going forward, and they can't go off on a tangent. They can only go forward. So this is saying, look, you need to trust the process here. Let go of this stuff that is in the way and trust that you will then move forward into this next few weeks and into 2018 in a very strong and positive way. And it will absolutely serve you, because we've then got the Ace of Swords. Remember, we started the beginning of the week with the Page of Swords. Mental clarity, focused thinking, very clear about what I want, where I'm going and why I want it. So we've got on the weekend, we've got this Chariot of moving forward, very clear thinking, really know what I want. But Monday to Friday, I need to put the work in. I need to look at what is holding me back, and I need to start letting that go. Say that I am already starting to create the life that I want for December before we even get there, and for January before we even get there. So this is a week of saying, use this time wisely. Go within before we get too busy and crazy with Thanksgiving and Christmas and everything else, and saying, this is an opportunity to really look within, in my passion, in my power, in my heart, and really strip it back and say, am I living the life I deserve? Am I taking care of me? Am I ready to move forward into my bliss and into my joy? And if I'm not, what's holding me back? Finding those things that are holding you back and taking your power and letting them go. Okay, so good luck for this week. We're all in it, me too. And let's move forward and see where we're at by next week, because the universe and our higher self is absolutely supporting us, because our message for our angels for this week is the prosperity card. The Rochelle prosperity card is saying, you know, you do this work and your prosperity is with you. And it's not just about money, it's about, you know, how can we fully know our passion, our power, our love, our joy, our finances, our security, while we're still stuck in the past, caught up on the stuff that's in the way. So we do this work, and this is what the angels are saying is at the end of it. So get that work done, and then you can step into your prosperity. So I'll just read this card for you, saying, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. And as I say, this card isn't just about money. There's many ways we can be prosperous. We can be prosperous in love and time and health and well-being and money. And so it's saying we can't align with those things. We can't align with the flow of prosperity when we are stuck in mistrust and lack and poverty consciousness of poor me, victim me. Many of us go into that space and we get stuck there. Now, don't get me wrong, we're all allowed to have a little pity party now and again. It's how long are we spending there? How long are we staying there? Are we stuck there? Or are we saying, okay, I've had my little cry, now it's time to pick myself up, take the learning from it, take the responsibility of which bit's mine, let go of the bit that isn't mine, and moving forward. So an intense week, okay, but it's good stuff. It's going to really help shift you forward. It's clearing the way. It's clearing all the stuff out of the way that's blocking you. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Follow your heart. And I will see you next week for more weekly messages from your angels and higher self. Lots of love. Take care. Bye-bye.